GameSpot, your number one source for news on systemic racism.
Hi, I'm Taylor Blevins, aka Ninja, and I don't think that it's my job to talk about racism or white privilege to the kids because I'm just a gamer. It's not my job, it's the job of the parents, you see? Spamming racial slurs is just part of the internet culture, and it's not my responsibility to tell the kids what's wrong about that.
GameSpot, you fucking thought. Number one source for news on systemic racism, you fucking ass, bitch ass nigga. Alright, GameSpot. Number one source for news on systemic racism, you bitch ass nigga. Brothers, welcome back to the channel on this glorious day of Black History Month. Today, we're gonna talk about not one, but two racist ass crackers and why their actions are detrimental to the black community. Because if we don't recognize this systemic racism in our community, then all right, you know what? That's it. I'm not talking like that this whole video. No, I'm not doing that. Nah, I'm just gonna talk like this, just like a regular person, and tell you exactly why why Ninja and what's his name, Mr. Beast, they're not racist. I don't think they're racist. I mean, I really hope they're not racist. Like, I think by default, because, you know, they're two pretty fucking privileged white boys, they might be a little, you know, maybe a little ignorant about racial issues. But as far as like full blown racist, I really don't see that coming from those two. It's especially Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast actually seems like a pretty chill, down to earth guy, and you know, I mean, like all the stuff that he does for, you know, help people out with all that Mr. Beast money he's got, and starting a burger chain and just, you know, feeding niggas all across the nation with his high quality ass burgers. I mean, I can't really see Mr. Beast being racist like that. And you know, to be honest, like his whole story in this racism video here, which is honestly it's so stupid. I'm not even gonna put a lot of time into it. Like most of my time is gonna be talking about Ninja's fiasco, if you want to call it that. But for those of you who don't know, Mr. Beast got in trouble because he was in this he was using this brand new, you know, app that's all the rage now called Clubhouse. Basically like almost like a podcast where people can join in. And it was like a full room. Like I don't know what the capacity was, but it was a full room, and there were like two people at like the bottom of the queue in the room. It was this Farouk guy who he had like a Middle Eastern sounding name, and another boy, like another guy who I'm pretty sure was a white guy. And so Mr. Beast was like, all right, we have a full room, I want to let some more people in, so I'm gonna yoke this guy. I don't know, he said yoke instead of yeet, or kick out. I mean, maybe that's just some new white boy lingo, yoke. And so yeah, Mr. Beast kicked out that white boy, and then it was Farouk's turn on a chopping block, and then he got his ass yeeted from the server. But before that happened, what really grinded Farouk's gears was that before he got yeeted from the server, Mr. Beast was like, okay, well, first Mr. Beast was saying the people's names before he yeeted them from the server, and then it was Farouk's turn, and then Mr. Beast was like,
really interesting.
So
All
I
right,
thought
well,
it was
so Colin,
indicating that you had something to say.
yeah, I'm gonna yote you, Colin. Thank you for coming up. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. I'm gonna yote you as well. Cool.
And you know that didn't sit well with this Farouk character, so he decided to do what any, you know, triggered person does, and goes on Twitter. He just immediately logs on Twitter, opens it up, and just twiddles his stupid little thumbs and creates this big Twitter tirade on Twitter, and calling Mr. Beast racist, and trying to make a whole CNN newsworthy story about it. And you know, yeah, some people sided with him because, you know, there's idiots out there who are actually going to side with anything involving racism, like no matter what the situation is. But then, you know, a lot of people, he basically got ratioed, right? He got his ass ratioed, and he just looked like a fucking retard in front of all these people on Twitter. You know, like he like here he is on Twitter being a little Twitter bitch just so that he could step to Mr. Beast in this kind of fashion. Like, come on, man. Like, where's your dignity? Oh, it's nowhere. It's nowhere because you're a typical Twitter jackass, right? Like, all you did was just flip to page one in the complaint on Twitter handbook and just did, you know, like the most common making a chicken out of a feather play. That's what they all do. And all right, okay, like devil's advocate time. All right, let's say that Mr. Beast does have some racist tendencies hiding underneath all that generosity and lavishness. All right, like, and and let's just say that Mr. Beast kicked out that white guy just as a little cover up to make himself not look racist and give himself an alibi. It's like he has an excuse to kick out the Farouk character. Like if Mr. Beast's mentality was just like, sorry, Colin, but it looks like I'm gonna have to sacrifice you to the Shadow Realm so I can get rid of this pesky little terrorist to make room for more of my white brethren in this clan house meeting. Even if you think about it that way, I feel like that's kind of a stretch, all right? Like I don't think that was Mr. Beast's mentality, and I mean if it was Mr. Beast, fucking shame on you, man. But I don't think it was. I don't think that was your mentality there, Mr. Beast. So no worries, Mr. Beast. I don't think you're racist yet. no, I'm joking. Not really. But yeah, as far as Ninja goes, I don't think he's really racist either. Like I know if a black person came up to Ninja and met him, I don't think Ninja would have any like racist predispositions and kind of low key underhandedly act like racist towards them or say some underhanded racist remarks or stuff behind their back. Like I think Ninjas actually would be pretty cool to meet and talk to in IRL. But anyways, so that GameStop story that I summarized with that little intro I whipped up. Yeah, I don't know why people were really mad at Ninja for saying what he said about having it be the parents' responsibility for teaching kids about social justice and racism and not his responsibility, because he's right. Like it's honestly none of his business. I mean, he's a gaming streamer, right? Like he's literally just his job is to play Fortnite and yell at kids and act like a crackhead sometimes to entertain these little kiddos and take their money from all the views and stuff. That's his job. Like racism, being the next Martin Luther King Jr. is not his job. All right. At the end of the day, man, that is 100% the parents' job. And Ninja, I really gotta commend you on what you said about listening to your kid while he's playing video games, because that's actually one of the most realist things I've ever heard like anybody say about the gaming community. Like for real, parents, listen to your fucking kids. Like without them knowing that you're listening to them while they're playing video games, and just listen to how they talk and just like listen to the toxicity just oozing out of their mouths, like as they're roasting motherfuckers, on the game they're playing. Like if you really want to know your kid, then just listen to him play video games and you really see his true character. And then from there, then you can start nipping things in the bud. Like, oh, hey, Jimmy, I heard you playing that Fortnite game the other day and I heard you saying some bad words, son. I'm gonna beat your ass for saying that kind of stuff. No, mom, no, hit me the no, not the belt, no, no, mom, no, the belt, no, I won't be racist anymore, mom, I won't be racist, no, my arms, no, mom, stop whipping me, god damn it. I mean, actually, I can see why people were mad at him for saying that, because, well, it's people on Twitter, and you know how people on Twitter be, canceling people left and right. Not an ounce of forgiveness can be found anywhere in their weak ass little bodies. It's always just shit like, can you believe what this guy said? These cisgender men need to check their privilege. Oh my god, we need to cancel him. Help us, guys. We need to rally our army and cancel him. Oh my god, hurry. We need to cancel him before he says any more racist, bigoted, misogynistic rhetoric. Come on. That kind of bullshit. These bitches on Twitter will come after people for, like the most smallest trivial shit, and then like respond with the most toxic behavior ever. It's like, what kind of hypocritical shit is that? But yeah, I digress. Now, Ninja, don't get too comfortable here, because I'm not letting you off the hook 100%, because there is one small little glaring issue that I do have. And so I know you said in your answer, you said that, yeah, because I mean, I know I get you, man. Like people like trolls and gamers, they like to spam the N-word. They like to say, oh, haha, nigger, haha, that's so funny. And I don't understand. I never really understood that, why people in the gaming community they just have to do that. They just have to spam like nigger or fag or faggot or other slurs. And honestly, being how I'm a gamer and I grew up around gamers, and just the kind of people they are, I'm gonna just take a wild guess and just kind of say that gamers are composed mostly of white people who are kind of socially inept and think racism or things like racist jokes, and I'm using strong air quotes with the jokes here, because the jokes are just straight up weak and mostly just straight racist and no punchline. and the punchline is either something overused or not that funny in the first place. And so yeah, people like that tend to think that they can just kind of get away with spamming racial slurs, either on like over voice chat or in the text chat on Twitch. And all right, Ninja, I'll say this: you don't have to correct them every single time you see somebody spamming like nigger or whatever. But like if you see like that's like rampant, at least point out, Ninja, just say, hey, like that shit's not cool, guys. You really shouldn't be spamming those type of words in the chat for no reason or at all, as a matter of fact, But actually, no. Now that I think about it, I don't even know if Ninja can really do that, because I mean, all right, I'm being honest. Even black people will like spam the N-word in chat or voice chat sometimes, just to put people on edge and like kick white people's white guilt like straight into 12th gear. So yeah, there's that. But still, I mean, I don't think it would hurt like every once in a while, Ninja. Like if you see a fitting scenario arise that to explain why you don't condone racism, I mean, it doesn't hurt to say it, Ninja. I mean, it's not like I'm telling you to like bend over and take that BLM cock in your ass, all right? I'm not telling you to do that. Like, I'm not telling you to like worship and bow down to the BLM movement like half these bitches out here are doing. But yeah, just like, I don't know, bring up how you feel about racism when necessary, all right? And be genuine about it. Like don't just say it because you're expected to say it, and that's like the cool and thing to do these days is talk about Black Lives Matter and stuff. Like if you're genuine in your heart, if you genuinely in your heart feel like that you notice an issue of racism or disparagement and you want to say something about it, then go ahead and say it, Ninja. All right, like just say, Ninja, you're fucking Ninja, right? Like you've got like a really fucking huge platform on the internet, so you actually really have the power to denormalize racism in the game community. All right, like you could really be like the savior of like white privilege, right, and like racism, and like really nip that shit in the bud and turn that whole shit around, and people will be like, damn, Ninja actually kind of cured racism in the game community, and then you would have that clout, Ninja, and then guess what? And then more people of color would they'd be more inclined to they would subscribe to you and watch your streams more, and then you get even more money, Ninja. Like, come on, think about it. If you just do that, you would get more money in your pocket, Ninja. Everybody fucking wins. No more racism. You get richer. Your career grows, you get more clout. What's wrong with that? Like, tell me what's wrong with that, Ninja. Exactly, nothing. So just an idea, man. You've got the power, Ninja. Like a wise man once said, "The power is yours." That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. If you made it this far in the video, you're a real one, and I appreciate it. And I really do want the channel to blow up so I can start making more creative content in the future, and I can't do that without your help. So I got a proposition for you. Please give this video a like and subscribe to this channel. And if you do, you will get one free N-word pass. Yep, you heard me correct. An N-word pass, personally hand delivered to you by none other than 6ix9ine himself. Yeah, that's right. It's an N-word day pass, but it only has 69 uses. So you can say the N-word up to 69 times in one day. If you say it any more than 69 times, some random niggas will just spawn from somewhere and beat your ass for like 69 minutes. So yeah, what are you waiting for? Like and subscribe, and you too can enjoy the N-word pass just like Keemstar, JuTube, iDubbbz, PewDiePie, Ninja, Tana, Mojo Jojo, Jake Paul, and I'm sure many others have. This is 100% not a scam. All those YouTubers I listed have testimonials of using the N-word pass. You can check them out. And yeah, so I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace out, my niggas.